This is Jet with Pop Austin Media, and I got a real dope artist, a legend, a man that's about positivity, anti-bully gang. I think I said that right.
Yes,
Hope I
sir.
said that
Yes,
right.
sir.
Bet. Yes, the man from SA to ATX, King Kali in the
Yeah.
building.
What's
How's
up?
life, my guy?
Man, God is good, bro. Shoot, I'm happy to be here, man. I appreciate you.
Appreciate you for coming through, man. Taking the time, you know. I know you busy, man. Family man too, so coming through.
Yeah.
Sliding up. Let's start from the beginning though. Where you originally from?
I was born in Houston.
H-Town.
Yes, sir.
How
Yes,
long were
sir.
you in Houston?
Till I was 18.
18 years old.
Yeah.
And then how was childhood?
Oh, man, it's just coming up, man. You know what I'm saying? And, we having hard times as far as, where we were. Mama was good, though. Mama took care of me, man. Single household, you know what I'm saying? Just me and my mama, So mama took care. She did what she had to do, though,
I got to ask you. Shout out to mom too, first off. I got to ask you. You from the H. So who is, I know it may be like, oh, dang, if you leave somebody out, but to you, who's the king of the H? When it comes to you growing up, listen to that person. Like, yo, this guy, it could have been Flip. It could have been who?
Screw.
Screw's the guy.
Yeah, Screw.
And we'll touch on this in a little
before
bit.
Screw was Scarface.
Man,
You know what I'm
dude,
saying?
don't you think Scarface gets a little not really disrespected, but he don't get his props? I don't think so.
I mean, they just had him on the Grammy, so
Didn't they miss him on the top 50 list though? I don't think he was on there.
Maybe,
was he?
who knows? But
That's crazy, man.
Scarface. When time go by, man, people tend to forget about things.
True.
You know how it go. But nah, Scarface, that dude, man, he always been.
Man, Scarface.
He the leader of the Houston era. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was other people, but Face, with the whole Ghetto Boys thing and all that, there's not much you can say.
You ain't lying about that. Did you play sports?
Yes. Yeah.
You played basketball, I would think.
Yep.
Did you play basketball and football?
I played football, and then in high school I made a choice to just play basketball because I ain't want to be in them pads outside and shit. You know what I'm saying? I love the AC, man.
You ain't lying, right? And then guess what? They can see your face.
Yeah, and they can see your face.
If not, you just run around with a number on.
Hey, shout out to all the football players.
Yeah.
I commend you motherfuckers for being out in that heat with them pads. Y'all some brave souls.
And 2-a-days.
Yeah. Nah, I just, basketball felt more of me. But I was good at football. I was a safety, strong safety.
You were a strong safety. How
I led.
tall were you at strong safety?
I was in middle school, so I was
about to say that's
6'2".
extra
I
tall.
was 6'2" in the 7th grade.
You were 6'2" in the 7th grade?
Yeah.
How tall are you now?
Yeah, I'm 6'6" now. You know what I'm saying?
You that slim thug height. He's 6'6"?
Yeah, Slim like right a little above me, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah. I think Slim's 6'7".
He's wearing platforms. Just say he wearing platforms, right?
Yeah.
I'm playing. I ain't gonna do Slim like that. I like Slim.
Yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to Slim.
And then, so what were you playing in basketball? Center, power forward, small forward?
I was a small forward.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your type of game? Was you like a 3-and-D? Was you
slasher? You know what I'm saying? I had really great anticipation.
Okay.
So, and it was because I love to dunk. So, I love to get them steals and get them wide open dunks so I could hear the crowd go crazy. That was really my thing. And then, shooting became one time as time progressed. I became a really good shooter. But I was just a raw player. You know what I'm saying? And got the opportunity. My mama raised, it took her like a year. She raised $2,500 for me to go to 5-star basketball camp.
Dang.
And I went out there, won the MVP. I wasn't getting recruited by nobody. That was my junior year. Before my senior year, I wasn't getting recruited by nobody. I came back from that camp. I was number 5 in the state of Texas, getting recruited by the whole country. You know what I'm saying? Duke, North Carolina, Kansas, whoever you could think of, I was getting recruited
All
by.
of them.
Yeah.
How was you feeling? Like, so how first off, how was that? I could tell you balled out.
It was beautiful, man.
You were dunking on boys, right?
I truly took that shit serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't fuck with hoes. I ain't fuck with drugs. I was strictly balling, bro. Like, because I really believed in myself, and I saw the talent that I had, and I saw how good I was, and it just was something that I just dedicated myself to. So everything that was happening for me was like, it was supposed to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't really taken by it. It was just like I knew this was gonna be like this. You know what I'm saying? So what I didn't know is what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Can you talk about what happened?
Yeah. Being recruited by all the biggest schools. So you got my summer before or after my junior year. Then we come back to school. Mm-hmm. I'm ranked. Now that summer, never rode a plane before. Ended up riding over 60 planes that summer because a AAU team in New Jersey ended up picking me up from that camp. Because you got to remember, in this camp, it's a 5-star basketball camp.
Mm-hmm.
I won MVP at that camp.
And that's crazy that
this
you
MVP,
did that, though.
This the camp that Michael Jordan won MVP at. You know what I'm saying? My name next to Michael Jordan in the books. I got that shit in writing. I show it on my phone. Like,
now nobody can. Not a lot of people
I'm right
can say
next
that.
to Michael Jordan, Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? Then LeBron James came after. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was right there. But it was just me being like number 5 in the state of Texas. Was I come back riding all them planes, going all over the country, playing for every team. I played for an NBA team.
At what
Tim
age?
Thomas.
Dang.
Tim Thomas was he sponsored my team out of New Jersey. I played out of
Big
New
man
Jersey.
that could shoot, right?
And if you
Sons?
know basketball, then you know back in the 90s, 99, 98 time, but around that time, that's when the East Coast was heavy. Down south and the West Coast was football. East Coast, and which still is, but East Coast at that time, this when Rucker Park was big. Mm-hmm. East Coast was the shit when it came to basketball. Mm-hmm. So that's why I ended up playing on the AAU team in New Jersey.
Oh man, how was that?
I was the only
experience?
kid from Texas on the New Jersey team. Tim Thomas was my sponsor. He played with Allen Iverson at that time.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So I got to meet AI. I got cool with Vince Carter. Like, yeah, dog, we was in there.
How's it meeting AI?
He was cool, man. I met him briefly. Cool. So Tim Thomas, since he sponsored our team, he paid for our plane tickets to go all over the country. When the coach recruited me, he told my mama, he's like, hey, he don't need no clothes, he don't need nothing. Just send him with a toothbrush, and we got him from there. And I was with them for 2 months, the rest of the summer. They paid for my clothes. I was sponsored by Adidas. I got my whole family Adidas. Like everybody draped out Adidas sweatsuits, shell toes, everywhere. We it was, bro. At the level I was at, I was like, oh yeah, we going somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah.
I get back to school, ranked number 5 in the state of Texas. Then you got the beginning of school and then Christmas break.
Okay.
Right? Christmas break, you got a tournament. Everybody played the tournaments and shit. Playing in the tournament, boom, everything ended. That's it. That's over with. All that shit that I just
was
did.
it injuries or?
I tore my ACL in half.
Ah,
yeah, tore it. You had people tear it. I tore it in half. It got ripped in half. You know what I'm saying?
And I get what people don't realize, like the bigger you are when you tear those ligaments, like you tear those things, it's the recovery's way like. Yeah, look at Boogie Cousin, even though that was Achilles.
I'm OG now, man. You know they got the laser surgeries and shit now.
True, but they still ain't the same after those.
Yeah, when you rip it in half and you have to have it reconstructed, yeah, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So it was different. And
what do you know? What happened? Was it a move or was it like a collision or?
I don't really like saying this because I ain't trying to blame it on nobody, and I'm not blaming it on my teammates at the time. What happened? My teammates had got in trouble. We was at a school that was an hour away. You know what I'm saying? And coach, we won the first game in the tournament, and then the coach was like, "Hey, we're gonna go to the little mall in this little city. Y'all go eat, relax. We come back and get ready for the next game." So while we go to the mall, 4 of the starters had this chick come pick them up, and they left to go smoke weed. But what they didn't know was the coach was on the motherfucking bus the whole time. So when they got picked up by the girls, the coaches is sitting there looking at them and shit.
Oh,
so they saw them. So then when they got back, they come back smelling like all kind of perfumes and all kind of other shit.
He trying to mask it all up.
So they already knew. So we get back to the gym. We getting ready to go, do warm-ups and shit, and coach is like, you, get the fuck out of my locker room, blah, blah, blah. Now, mind you, I had like 7 scouts in the crowd. I'm about to have to play this big game because this was a big tournament game without my 4 starters.
Oh my
just me.
God. So
you know what I'm saying?
You playing the whole game.
So yeah, so I come out the gate. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta ball out. So I come out. I'm doing just that. I'm balling. First quarter, I think in high school we playing 8 to 6 minutes or something like that. at 3 minutes in the first quarter, I already had like 15 points. You know what I'm saying?
God, dog.
Yeah,
High clip.
I was balling. So I got a steal at the top of the key, man. I'm coming down top of the key, getting ready, going down the right side of the lane, and this guy like runs trying to cut me off. I just jumped over him. Boom, dunked that over. When I dunked it, I had been getting in trouble all year long because I was hanging on the rim.
I
and
knew you was
and
going
I
hang
kept
on the
getting
rim.
technical fouls and shit like that. So my coach was like, you keep hanging on that rim, you don't give me push-ups, you stop hanging on the goddamn rim. So I was like, all right. So this time was the time that I should have hung on the rim, though.
Yeah, I can
So
see.
because when I jumped over dude, the momentum of my body made me swing under the rim. And when I swung under the rim, instead of just hanging on it, coming back, coming down right, I just let go. When I let go, instead of me coming down on 2 feet, I came down on 1 foot. And you see people do this all the time. I see it all the time. I came down on 1 foot, but when I came down on that 1 foot, it just, and that was it, bro.
Oh, God.
Everything's over with. I couldn't play no more. I couldn't play because I had just got discovered. So, like, all the big schools that wanted me, they want to see me play because I just got discovered. So they wanted to keep seeing me. They was happy. I could have signed early, too. I could have signed with a school called Creighton University early in October. I could have signed with them, but I waited because I wanted to go to Kansas or Duke. So I waited, and they wanted to see a little bit more of me. Then I had to go visit the school when it was time to go visit again and all that, but I didn't even get to that point. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even get there. So I'm out for a whole year. Schools that I was getting letters from and throwing them away, now they the only ones hitting me, you know? So, like, one of the schools was in Cornet Word, which is in San Antonio. And that's why I moved to San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? So when I moved to San Antonio, then, you know,
The rest is history.
Now we here. But yeah, man, that's why I'm in San Antonio, because of that.
Were you doing music before, or did you start finding music after?
I played like, cause I love DJ Screw, and I was jamming the Ghetto Boys, Point Blank, you know, like all that Houston shit. Like I was on it because that's where I grew up at. You know what I'm saying? So I was on all that shit. But myself, man, I just, you know, I just freestyle because I was trying to imitate the music that I was listening to. You know, at that time, Screw was real hot. Lil Kiki and Big Pokey was real hot. So that's when they first came out. So they, you know, they had the mixtape. So we'd be trying to freestyle like them. But that was it. Like, I ain't, like, want to be a rapper. And then, you know what I'm saying? It was just, like, more like I would do the shit. Because I was good, though. Like, I could freestyle. You know what I'm saying? So I would get the team hype before the games and, you know, all that shit. So, yeah, I did, but it wasn't like, it was just a hobby. It was like playing around.
Because everybody's freestyling.
That's actually how I got discovered in San Antonio. I was playing around. I was looking for some weed on the east side, and they had a little screw shop over there, and they was in there freestyling. So I would start freestyling while we was smoking weed. And the owner of the shop was like, "Man, you dope. I want to pay you to get on the CD." I was like, "Oh, what? For real?" So that's how
that's crazy.
That's how that started. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even want to be no rapper then. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why I love San Antonio so much, though, because, you know, when that shit got taken away from me, man, I ain't like know what to do. I was depressed. I was I felt like I was suicidal. Like I didn't know. All I knew was basketball, bro. So once that got taken away from me, I didn't know nothing else. So when I moved to San Antonio, and then that happened, it like gave me a whole new life.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It gave me a whole new dream. It gave me a whole new something to chase, to work hard for, to pursue. So that's why I love San Antonio so much. And also, I had just came from Houston, where it was popping.
I already know.
And that's why sometimes some people in San Antonio be hating because I was born in Houston. I'm like,
I hate
you
that.
dumb motherfuckers don't know how cool I would have been if I would have just repped Houston. I just could have repped Houston, dog.
I hate that, bro.
I ain't have to fucking show love to San Antonio.
And you always show
I'm from
love.
Houston. I could have fucking just repped Houston. But I saw that San Antonio was behind. I saw, okay, I'm new in music. This city ain't doing too much in music. Let me come out here and be a part of this.
Mm-hmm. Let me take
I want to be a part of this. When they blow up like Houston, I want to say I was a part of it. So that's why I started showing the love to San Antonio like I showed, because I found my new dream there. I saw a city that needed help with getting out there. You know what I'm saying? And I said, well, I was born in Houston. I got ties in Houston. I could use them. I could connect them dots.
Mm-hmm. That's,
You know
that's
what
what
I'm
we
saying?
need to do in Texas.
So that was really what that was about. And at the end of the day, the reason that I even went to San Antonio, because I could have went to a school in Chicago, but I went to San Antonio because I said, that bitch right down the street. It's 2 hours away from my house, from my mama. I'm in Texas. I'm still in Texas. Shit. Nigga, I come from a place where DJ Screw wasn't born in fucking Houston.
Right.
UGK wasn't born in fucking Houston.
Port Arthur.
ESG wasn't born in Houston.
Facts.
I can keep fucking going. You know what I'm saying?
you
I can
spitting-
keep fucking going. So
spitting
I
straight
figured it would have been love. But man, shit. I went through so much motherfucking hate. You know what I'm saying? Which made me who I am today, man. Which got me still going. All the hate that motherfuckers did, that's why I'm still doing this shit.
We don't hate you over here, man. We
That's
giving
why
you
I'm
your
still
flowers,
doing
man.
this shit. Yeah.
All right. Relationship with Big Hawk. He has my. I love that song. Chilling with my broad and my. Did you sing that song? Chilling with my
Yes.
broad and you. Yeah,
Chilling
that's
with
my
broad.
stuff.
Yeah. I got. Yeah, man. Go ahead.
Talk about that.
Shit, man. Big Hawk. You know, God bless his soul, man.
How'd y'all meet?
We both got booked to do a feature for a song called "I'd Rather Bang Screw."
Okay.
And with that song is how I met Hawk. And we linked up. He loved my shit. He loved the hook. He loved the song. And we just, ever since the day that we did the song, we talked every day for like, I think it was 2 months, something like that. Month and a half, 2 months. And then we talked every day. And when we talked, he was like, nephew, I got you. We gonna do this and do that. I'm gonna take you here. We gonna do this, you know. So like it was like we was even getting a bond where he was like really like an OG figure to me, which I never had. I ain't
hard to
never
come
have
by.
nobody be like an OG to me. You know what I'm saying? So Hawk had he was calling me. I wasn't calling him. He was calling me. What you doing? What you doing? Where you at? You know? So, and then one day, man, I called him and I ain't get no answer. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get no return call. I was like, then next thing I know, he's dead. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh shit. That shit fucked me up because I was like, man, like I had just started to get cool with him and we had this new song, you know. And honestly, man, I'd Rather Bang Screw is a great song, but I believe that Hawk's passing is what really took that song over the edge. You know what I'm saying? But it's a great song. Don't get me wrong, but Hawk has so much to do with the success of that song. You know
No,
what I'm saying?
it's everything that's combined. A good song and then
I sung a badass hook. You know what I'm saying, and rap my verse and shit. But Hawk being at the beginning of that, and just the way that he rapped it, and then with him passing, man, it was a great tribute to him. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because we talk about Screw, it was just a great tribute. It just was it all lined up. That was everything just lined up for that. Like that was just a blessing. You know, I hate that Hawk. I feel like if Hawk would have been alive, the song would have did great too. But I just took it more personally once he died because it meant so much more to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I say that because to me, that's how I see it. But somebody else might see it different, but that's how I see it.
Well, no, yeah, and then you're actually on the inside, you know, doing that stuff. So, man, R.I.P. Hawk, man. And then speaking of that, you did what was it? Was it AT&T Center? Was it last year?
Yes.
And then I remember when I saw that you were doing basically you did something for Hawk on there. You like I had to do it for him.
Yeah, man.
Screw. So it's kind of a good little segue. Talk about that.
With,
16,000.
With Snoop. Yeah, with Snoop and Ice Cube and E40 and Too Short, man. One of the best moments of my life. Doing that in my city, you know what I'm saying? Because, yes, I was born in Houston, man. But when I moved to San Antonio, it became my new home. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there ever since. You know, you talking about the 90s, bro. I've been in San Antonio since the 90s, and I ain't never left. I slept in my car to live in that city. You know what I'm saying? I could have went home to my mama, but I didn't. I fucking stayed in San Antonio and kept grinding it out because I believed in the city, and I want to just see it flourish any way possible.
If you sleeping in your car in the city, damn it, that's your city, bro.
Yeah, man.
Like,
can't nobody tell me nothing.
that.
People be wanting to, bro. I done heard. One time I was doing so. This was a couple weeks ago. Nigga said he only in San Antonio because he couldn't make it in Houston.
See, there's always those trolls, man.
I be like, bro.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah. Oh yeah, they were crazy. My bad.
We gotta break that down.
So the Snoop shit, man. And this why, like, at the end of the day, it's like, I know, like, God put me, because the Snoop shit, like, I don't even know how that happened, how I even got on it. It was a blessing to even be on the motherfucker. Then to have a dressing room right next to Ice Cube in my own city, in front of 16,000, at the place where the Spurs play, it was just beautiful, dog. Not only that, to see how my city embraced me because I was an opener. I opened up for them. Now, mind you, I got the spot right before them, but I opened up for them. I wasn't the headliner. I wasn't fucking snooping them, bro. If you go look at my fucking Instagram, King Kylie Instagram tag, nigga, King Kylie. You gonna see the video. You gonna see how my city fucking showed out for me, man.
They had the phones out.
Yeah, man. It was beautiful, man. It looked like our 16,000 people had their phones out to me.
Yeah, that's what I looked like. It was like, God,
yeah,
dog, what is you know what I'm saying?
It was at that point where I really just kind of took in. I was like, man, I've really done a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? That was beautiful. And then I'm thinking, that's it. I'm just doing that show, and that's it. And then into the show, the fucking head dudes of the show, like, hey man, you killed that shit. Can you come with us to Austin? Did the same thing in Austin. You killed that shit. Can you come with us to Dallas? Man, you killed that shit. Can you come with us to Houston? Man, come on, man. Just to get added to the tour with Snoop and them was just fucking. And then to meet all of them, like, not only was I on the tour, but I personally got to sit down, talk with them, meet with them. You know, yeah, man.
Who had the coolest stories out of all of them? Like, that was like giving you some, like, dang, these stories is crazy.
Snoop,
giving me Snoop. I already knew.
Yeah, Snoop. You know, like, so Too Short.
Go ahead, keep going.
Too Short. I love the fuck out of Too Short.
I'm gonna ask you after.
Too Short. We ain't really had no kind of. We talked and it was cool. It was our love, but Too Short, he might have felt some kind of way because my wife was there, and when I was away, he tried to hit on my wife. And then he found out it was my wife. So then he, you know, kind of was a little standoffish. But
because he looked at how tall you were and was like, I'm too short.
Yeah,
he's 6'6". I'm not doing that. I'm sorry, buddy.
But Short was cool, man.
Oh,
he ain't mean nothing about it. I ain't take no offense to his shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's a compliment. Yeah. As long as he respected it.
Shit, I ain't mad at him at all.
Oh, yeah, that's just too funny.
Shit, if I wasn't married and shit, and I seen her, I'd have said, hey, shit, why you by yourself? Shit, because she was by herself. She was in the corner. Her feet was hurting, so she went to go sit down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
that's too funny.
I took it as honor. Shit,
I gotta ask.
One of my favorite artists. Thought my wife was beautiful and hot, nigga. Shit, hell yeah. But shit, I don't hate no shit. Never hate. I ain't gonna never hate. But Too Short, so he was cool. We still got pictures and everything. Too Short was cool. Then E40 was super. I mean, he probably was the most genuine.
Does he really talk like that?
E40?
Yeah. I'm saying, like, does he say the lingo, the little bit, the different stuff? No? Okay, so that's just
he do, but most of it's entertainment, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
It's entertainment. But he fuck around, but I wasn't around him like that, though, you know what I'm saying? But it was...
Did Snoop smoke you under the table?
Nah, man.
Was he smoke with him?
I was kind of sick, so I ain't even want to... Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Snoop, I ain't gonna age you out, hold you out. I'll still smoke. I'm sick. Hey, forget it. I'm smoking.
Yeah, no.
I'm dirty.
No.
Was he smoking back to back?
I don't want to risk that.
Was he smoking back to back though?
Ah, man, Snoop smoking like cigarettes. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, that's Snoop, bro.
Don't even realize he's high.
Yeah, he smoked like cigarettes. But nah, it wasn't too much. You know, I was on tour with him, but I wasn't hanging all up on him all the time. You know what I'm saying? But Snoop, man, it was meaningful to me because I've been doing this shit for a long time, and there's still a lot of things that I want to accomplish. And Snoop's message to me was like, "Don't stop, man. It don't matter how long it take you, just keep going. It's something for you out here. I know about you. I know about you now.
Mm-hmm.
I know I've been hearing about you. That's how because I couldn't even get it. The other two cities before, I couldn't even get in to talk to him. The reason I was able to talk to him on the Dallas tour was because by that time his bodyguards had heard about me. So when I went over there to try to talk to them, they was like, "You that dude that's been killing the shows, opening up, right? Man, come on, meet Snoop and shit." So that's how I even got to meet him. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
But that was for me just doing my thing.
No, yeah, you gotta show out, bro. You gotta show
just
out.
doing my thing. You know, just I mean, after a while, you get an autopilot. You know what I'm saying? So you have to really tell yourself, all right, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to, because it gets to where you just rap, you just be rapping because you just used to it, like riding a bike. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you got to really look outside of that and make sure that you're touching the points and the people that you need to be touching, that you're making eye contact, that you're telling the crowd to do what you need them to do. You know, so I had to really put it on for that concert because it was just so many people. And what's crazy is the same way they showed me love in San Antonio is the same way they show love in Austin, and the same way they show love in Dallas and in Houston, man. So it was beautiful. The tour was beautiful. Like I'm honored.
We covered those and gave you your flowers on that too.
sure.
You know, like when it happened, we were like super happy. Like, this is what we need. Yes, more of this, please. More of this.
Like I said, I don't even know how that happened.
What was your favorite city? Besides, I know you want to say San Antonio, but besides San Antonio.
Yeah, San Antonio's off the table. Out of what you said,
Dallas.
Dallas.
Austin was, you know, Austin is Austin. You know what I'm saying? I say Dallas because I feel like it's kind of harder there because it's farther away, and I've done so many things in Austin already. So to go to Dallas and to get that love like that, and to know, like, I was like, okay, yeah, this some Texas shit. Like, these people fucking with this Texas shit. It ain't just about San Antonio or Houston or Dallas or Austin. It's like, this dude from Texas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then in Dallas, I love it too because I got to meet Mark Cuban.
Oh,
you know
dang, that's
Which
crazy.
we still.
I'm a Mavs
year.
fan, so my bad. I know you from SA.
It's cool.
Luca all day. Let's go. But,
it's cool,
that's crazy,
man.
though.
Yeah, fucking Mark Cuban, man, he's cool. To this day, he's still, me and him still, I can contact him if I need it.
That's
talk to him.
cool.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I already try to do my Shark Tank stuff.
Slight flex. Oh, Shark Tank. Oh, I know you would.
Yeah, I try to do my Shark Tank shit with him already. Hey, man, I got some investments for you, bro. Nah, but Mark's cool as shit, man. He's a cool dude. He caught my set and he showed major love. He did even a video for me and shit and everything. So shout out to Mark Cuban.
Shout out to man. He's a real one, man. Okay, let's talk about Link. So you linked up with ZRO, and then you also got a song with Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
Gates was first, then ZRO was after.
Yeah, Gates was first.
So let's talk about Gates first, and we'll talk
the
about
Gates
ZRO.
song, man. It's So I went on tour with Kevin Gates too, just before he blew up.
Oh, I know he was a wild boy.
He was hot. he was already hot, but he wasn't where he is now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
This like back in 2014. You know what I'm saying? But shit, man, I got blessed, man, to go on a tour with him. It was a Texas tour. Got on a tour with him. Did like 4 or 5 dates. And then on the last day of the tour in Corpus Christi, man, my manager that was working with me at the time, man, he's like, I was done. We done with the show. I got back in my room. I'm falling asleep. You know what I'm saying? Watching TV in my bed. He like, it's like 5 in the morning. He like, hey, come to the studio right now. And I was like, why, man? I'm sleepy. He's like, man, come to the studio, man. Just come. Trust me. I get to the studio, man. Gates dropped a fucking, I don't know, probably like 40 bars for me. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah, man. Shit. So that song, so it happened so long ago. And then he blew up. And then when he blew up, I dropped the song. But then he blew up, and then time goes by, he started doing these different deals, these different labels. Anything with Gates on it, they start taking that shit down off of iTunes. And since I had did it on a tour, just in the studio one night, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never had no contacts with Gates. You know what I'm saying? My manager had got it. I don't know what happened to that dude. He disappeared. Yes, it's like no way for me to get a hold of anybody to get it cleared. So they ended up taking it down. I just put it back up, and I'm gonna say this: I just put it back up. It don't say Kevin Gates featured, but you just look it up. King Kylie, they love to hate. They love to hate. King Kylie, that's the name of the song with Kevin Gates. I'm working on getting everything cleared so I can put his name back on it.
Don't you love politics?
Yeah, but it's back up. It's back up.
You gonna make it go back up?
They love to hate. King Kylie featuring Kevin Gates. Go check it out, man.
And somebody that was featured that actually you can say featuring ZRO.
Yeah.
Talk about that. How was ZRO?
Yeah, ZRO.
He got one of my favorite rap albums of all time. So
yeah, man. You know, shit. Around the time when I ended up getting hurt was when I really became a big time ZRO fan, bro. You know, he had that too many niggas trying to take me off of my game. That shit right there, that man, he had hard ass shit before that, but that was when I really, with him and Big Mo, you know, when they did that, then that whole album, I think it was ZRO versus the Ghetto, I think, something like that. King of the Ghetto, something like that.
I think
ZRO
King
versus
of the
the
Ghetto.
World or something like one of that. I don't know, but
those are two of his albums I know of.
Them hoes right there was so hard. It's 20 years ago, you know what I'm saying? But shit, them hoes was so hard, but I just been a ZRO fan forever, you know what I'm saying? Let the Truth Be Told, that was my shit.
Oh, like, that's my favorite
you know what
rap
saying?
album.
Yeah, that Let the Truth Be Told. I mean, goddamn. I mean, but
ZRO
is
this time. Let's go.
He's our Tupac, you know, in Texas, in the South. So for me to be able to do a song with him, man. Oh, here we go, right here too. Let me know on my hoodie.
Yeah, there you go.
Kylie,
yeah,
featuring ZRO, boom, right there.
Letting you know, right there. How did that come about? Did
I had to throw in some change.
Oh yeah.
You know
well, I know that, but I'm saying that you reached out and he actually
it's about business, man. I put that business together and made it happen, man. But you know, I can talk about that because what all transpired from that was beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to ZRO, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a hold of him. We did our thing because, you know, I charge. They come, you know, work with me. I charge for the work. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't expect ZRO to do shit for free for me.
No, yeah,
you know
for sure, for sure.
You know, if it's gonna be on the back end or it's gonna be up front, but we gonna break bread. You know what I'm saying? So but with Ro, it was cool and I was honored because just the fact to be able to make it happen to me was legendary. You know what I'm saying? And I linked up with him. We did it. Then we did the video. When we did the video, the next day he called me out the blue. Say, look, man, that shit was hard. We finna do another one.
It was a vibe at that video, bro. Was that Flip there too?
Flip
was just chilling. He doing this thing. Then I see, you know, ZRO and then the whips and then everything. I was like, let's go. We played it on music reviews, which we got, you know, later tonight. But man, they loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
we had to
man.
show love.
And you know, we linked up and he hit me back. And the next day after the video shoot, I'm at his house. I'm at ZRO house in the studio with him working on a new song. You know what I'm saying? So in this out of love here, this ain't no like it was the other situation, the business situation. This is like, nigga, I'm fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, shout out to ZRO, man. Real dude. I appreciate all the love. I'm honored to have that record with him. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Good dude.
How was it working with? Because I know Austin Martin produced that.
Yes.
How was it working with him, and what's your relationship with Austin Martin?
Oh man, come on, man. That's my brother from another mother. I'm pretty sure the best music I've ever made in my life has been with Austin Martin. You know what I'm saying? All my biggest songs, besides Still Banging Screw, but I got me and Austin got a song with Lil Flip that's like about to hit 5-6 million views with no video.
And I was gonna ask that.
You know
so that was the next question that I saw you had on there. How many videos have how many videos hit 1 million organically?
Yeah, it's up to about 10. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But you know, that's one of them right there. And I'm like, man, I don't know, we should probably do a video for that. Maybe when Texas legalized weed, we'll do a video for that one. But yeah, man, that's just a song that me and Austin Martin did. You know what I'm saying? You got the I-10 like that bitch killer. We got the 5 on it remix, the Still Banging Screw like that bit with Power Wall, Kiki, Charlie Boy, and Lil Flip. That one is like, that's a classic. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, you know, when you work and you put in that work and you grind, like, that shit just gonna come. You know what I'm saying, nigga? It sucks today though. I ain't gonna lie. today is different. It's harder to go get more organic stuff, especially in music. With the music videos,
there's too much content,
and it's not. You know what? It ain't even really the content. It's the social media sites and the way that they setting this shit up now. You know what I'm saying? 2 years ago, YouTube took away the thing that notifies your subscribers. When you post something.
I know. Trust me, people all the time. I didn't even know it was live.
Yeah,
like,
bro,
God dang, they tell you after the fact.
You could have
Thanks.
shit, bro. You could have 1 million motherfucking. Not even on that. Just on your video coming out. Period. Like, they will not tell them no more unless they hit that little bell.
Yep, the bell.
The notification bell. That's the only way you're going to get notified on if you subscribe. So I'm like, why the fuck you got subscribers then? What's the fucking point of having subscribers?
It's so goofy to me.
But they did it. That's 2 years ago they did that because there's so much money being made off of monetization. Mm-hmm. They had to figure out a way to get people to spend more money. Mm-hmm. So they did that so people have to do these Google ads and YouTube ads and all that shit now.
And it's all ran by Google.
Instagram ads, the Facebook ads, all that shit. That's how, on YouTube, them Google ads and all that shit, that's how you get seen on YouTube now.
Oh, yeah.
If you coming up, you know what I'm saying? If you already got your buzz and you got, you doing your thing, people already following you like that on it, then you gonna. But if you trying to come up and get your shit noticed, you got to pay for the ads now. You got to. And if you don't have the money to do that, then you might want to save up, get your little job, save up so you can have that money for that extra bill because it's going to be an extra bill.
Yep, and you can't just be a full-time artist. You better make that stuff work. All right, another thing I want to get to before we wrap it up. You have a bullying campaign that you do, the anti-bully gang.
Yeah.
So how did that come about, and how do you, like, I would ask, like, if someone was getting bullied right now, how do they kind of reach out? Just on IG or different avenues? Like,
anybody can call 210-272-7707, 210-272-7707. Text that number if you are having problems with bullying, if you need somebody to talk to, if you need somebody to help your child build confidence, if you need somebody to show your child that they loved and that somebody is there for them and that somebody care about them other than you. Text that number. I'm here. I'm here to help. You know what I'm saying? And we setting it up in different cities. When I can't make it to a different city, have somebody else there that can be there.
I saw what you did for Lil Mama. You did pulled up with the Rolls Royce
for Trinity.
Yeah. She was sitting up in there, big cheese, like, you ain't getting bullied now. She like, no. She was like, like, you ain't gonna drive that, but yeah, let's get it. But that was dope.
She doing good too, man. We had one little instance after that. But it wasn't nothing major, But she doing good.
Everybody was looking mad. They were just looking like that. Like, you could tell some haters was back there. Like, what is going on?
She flourishing. She doing good. So
I loved it.
At the end of the day, man, like one day during COVID, I had when Walmart opened back up, I had went to Walmart and I was like sitting in my car, man, 1432, and something hit me. And it was just like, man, you should start helping kids that got bullied. Because I got bullied. You know what I'm saying? But something just hit me.
You ain't getting bullied no more.
As
soon as you sprouted up, you was like, what you say again? They running.
People have tried to bully me.
Not no more, but go ahead.
But they ain't been successful. But yeah, something hit me, man. And I felt it was a calling from God to do whatever I could for kids that's getting bullied. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I do. I do whatever I can.
I love
it.
What
I'm saying? And try to spread the love and spread the awareness so we could, potentially get more people to jump on that and fight against it. And my main goal is to get anti-bully gangs into schools so that kids can start learning how to deflect bullying. You know what I'm saying? If you have a gang of kids that are deflecting against bullying, then
no, you good. I thought that was his phone. No, yeah.
If you got a gang of kids that know, because bullying a lot be coming from the bully, but then they have an audience,
and they get bullied somewhere.
Yeah, or they have an instigator. If we can get the kids to realize, like, take out the instigator, take out the audience, make the bully feel like, bro, that's fucked up what you doing. That ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Once that element start getting pushed, I think it can have an effect on it, you know what I'm saying? But really what be fucking me up is that these kids is more hardcore than adults nowadays. The adults is pussies now. Yeah, adults is sensitive as fuck now.
Oh, you ain't lying, bro.
Kids harder than adults.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. But that's a whole other subject. But
You ain't
yeah,
lying.
man. But yeah, man, these kids can be cruel. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is. But you know, we can't. I try, but not one person can say the whole world. But
No, yeah, you gotta take it one at a time.
I wish I could, man. I wish I could just uplift everybody out at one time and let people know that, you know, there's people out here that do care about you and people that want to see you succeed and make it in life and be happy. You know what I'm saying? There are people who actually care. You know, that's what I try to push to show people, because it's so much of it going on where people don't show they care, or they don't give a fuck, or they, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, like I'm not looking at that. That's not part of me. It's not my business. Not like yes, you know what I'm saying? Speak
you know,
up.
Yeah, man. Like, it's, you know, but to each his own, man. That's just me.
Oh yeah, for real. So I see you dropped a video not too long ago on the 6th. Well, it was around the 6th. You did a post. I don't. It was around the time, yeah, that I saw. It was like on March 6th that I was looking at. But you like your latest video?
With with Sosa.
Yeah,
so,
that's that boy dropping video after video. He working.
In the past 5 months, 6 months, there's probably 3 videos already. We got the ZRO Let Me Know video. That's out. And then we got the No Help video with Izzy 93, killing it out there in San Antonio. He killing it in Texas, man. Shout out to Izzy and the whole gang. And then Sosa. That's actually Sosa's song. I'm just featuring on that.
No, yeah. You came on that
Cool
one hard
Whip
though.
With So San Antonio. Cool Whip, man. Yeah, that bitch hard. I like that one. Shout out to Timothy Lenz and shout out to Teo. Teo shot this who did the videos and shit.
Dope. So what can we stream you at for the people that's living under a rock that don't know about King Kali? You should know about King Kali.
Streaming, man. It's easy, man. Just look up King Kali. That's King KING KYLELEE King Kali for those who need the spelling.
Right.
You could put that in because some people be confusing it with Kylie Jenner. You know, you know what I'm saying? I was King Kylie before
Come on.
King Kylie.
Yeah, I know, like, come on.
There's
a big difference.
No Kylie. You know what I'm saying? Kyle Lee, my nigga. But people have confused it. Like,
no, I feel you though.
What you talking about?
You gotta spell it out for these fools.
Yeah. So, but anyway, you go check it out, man. Online, you can just Google that shit. You can any of the streaming sites, YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, whatever, man. Whatever you listen to music on, my shit gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna pull up. So that's how you can find me. Or you can just hit me up on my website, KingKylie.com, or you can text that number, nigga. I'm the new Mike Jones, nigga.
New Mike Jones.
210-272-7707.
You got to do a drop like that on the song.
Yeah,
you got to.
210-272-7707, baby. Yeah.
Let's go. And then social. Where can we find you on the socials?
Same thing.
King Kali?
Everything. Yeah. I don't want to make it difficult.
No, yeah, definitely.
He was that nigga, that champagne poppy ass nigga. Now I'm just playing. Shout out to Jake.
I know what you were saying. I laughed. Hey man, I appreciate you coming through, my guy. It was a pleasure. We've been wanting to have you for the longest, but it's the right time. Keep doing your thing. Stay positive. Anti-bully gang in this mug. Gang. This is how we do it. This is Jet with Pop Austin Media. King Kali in the building. I'm signing out. South by Southwest 2023. We gone.
Y'all, we just hit that 12K subscribers, on our way to 13. So make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.